What's up, Lions family? Welcome back to Lions News Fan Report, your go-to source for every electrifying Detroit moment on and off the gridiron. If you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to Lions News Fan Report so you never miss an insider update. Today, we're diving into one of the most jaw-dropping rumors of the offseason. Could Detroit really be on the verge of parting ways with dynamic young wideout Jameson Williams? And more intriguingly, is there already a blockbuster Broncos-Lions deal brewing that sends Williams to Denver for a monster future star targeted by Bo Nix? Stick around, because what we uncover here might shake the NFC North to its core, just. A few weeks ago, Athlon Sports' Kobe Leibowitz threw fuel on the fire, suggesting that the Broncos should swoop in and acquire Williams before training camp, citing Detroit's salary crunch after massive commitments to Jared Goff, Amon Ra, St. Brown, Aiden Hutchinson, Kirby Joseph, and more. Leibowitz even projected Williams' next contract at a staggering $59 million over 3 years, roughly $19.7 million per season. Could the Lions really be this tight against the cap? Is it possible they view Williams as expendable despite his 1,000-yard breakout in 2024? Picture this: Denver, fresh off a 10-7 postseason return, hungry to bolster Bo Nix's weapons. Imagine Williams lining up alongside Courtland Sutton, stretching defenses deep and turning every catch into instant highlights. Some insiders believe that this pairing could instantly transform the Broncos into a contender squad, giving Nix the playmaker he desperately needs. But if the deal goes down, what does that mean for Detroit? Could the Lions be stockpiling draft capital or redirecting funds toward beefing up the OL? Fans are already speculating. Could this be the move that propels Detroit's defense by adding a rookie edge rusher? Or is it possible the Lions will use those savings to shore up the secondary? Let's rewind to Williams' trajectory. Drafted in the first round, he flashed game-breaking speed from day one, racking up yard after yard and thrilling Ford Field crowds. His 2024 campaign culminated in that coveted 1,000-yard mark, a milestone for a rookie. Yet whispers of inconsistency and occasional route-running lapses began to surface late in the season. Combine that with looming financial commitments, and suddenly the rumor of Detroit exploring trade avenues makes more sense. Could this be a case of strike while the iron's hot, capitalizing on Williams' rookie shine before any potential sophomore slump? Meanwhile, over in Mile High Country, Broncos GM George Paton is said to be all ears. Team sources leaked that Denver's brass has quietly scouted Williams throughout spring practices, evaluating his recovery from that ankle tweak he suffered late last year. Some believe these private workouts served a dual purpose: showcasing Williams to potential suitors and signaling to Detroit that Denver is serious. Could this covert evaluation spell the beginning of negotiations? Fans on Broncos message boards are already buzzing. If we land Williams, does Sutton shift inside to create mismatches? And how soon could Williams sync up with Nix's timing? But back at headquarters in Allen Park, coaches and front office execs aren't talking publicly. Yet internal chatter suggests Detroit is weighing risk versus reward. Trading away a proven deep threat might initially sting, but the potential influx of cap space and draft picks could address multiple roster holes. Could a package centered on a mid-round pick and an OL prospect tempt Denver enough? Or will Detroit demand a first-rounder, knowing Williams' upside and proven ceiling? This chess match between rival GMs is already captivating armchair GMs across the league. Statistically speaking, Williams averaged 17.8 yards per catch in 2024, among the league's elite deep threats. Yet his catch rate dipped slightly in contested catch situations, prompting some to question his readiness as a reliable number one. Could this statistical nuance factor into Detroit's decision? Are the Lions prioritizing consistent possession receivers over occasional home run hitters? Some insiders believe Detroit's shift toward a more balanced offense could devalue a pure deep threat in favor of slot versatility and yards after catch specialists. As we tease out these possibilities, one thing is clear: the Jameson Williams saga is far from over. The league is watching, fans are speculating, and front offices are plotting. Will Detroit pull the trigger on a revolutionary Broncos swap? Or will they hold tight, betting that Williams' rookie explosion is just a preview of even greater things to come in Honolulu blue and silver? Could this rumor be a negotiating tactic, or is it the first step in a seismic roster overhaul? I've laid out the backdrop, the numbers, and the intrigue, but the real question is, where do you land in this swirling debate? Drop your thoughts below and let us know. Do you see Williams in Broncos orange come week 1? Or is he destined to continue dazzling Ford Field crowds? This is just the opening gambit in what promises to be one of the most fascinating storylines of the offseason. If you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to Lions News Fan Report so you never miss a beat on all things Detroit. Now, let's peel back the curtain on what could be the decisive moments of this hypothetical Broncos-Lions blockbuster. Sources suggest that Denver is prepared to offer a second-round pick in 2025, plus a conditional 2026 mid-rounder for Jameson Williams, an offer that, on paper, seems tantalizing for Detroit's front office. Could the Lions leverage that haul to address multiple needs at once? Imagine using the acquired draft capital to target a day 2 edge rusher or bolster the interior offensive line. Moves that could shore up weaknesses exposed late last season. Some in the analytics department argue that converting a 1,000-yard deep threat into 2 potential starters might be the ultimate value play, especially under a capped-out salary structure. But let's dig into the human element. I've spoken with a few beat writers who've hinted that Williams' relationship with the coaching staff has been cordial but distant ever since he pushed for more targets downfield. Is it possible that locker room dynamics are shifting behind the scenes, nudging Detroit to consider a fresh start? Fans who attended spring practices reported that while Williams hustled on every drill, there was a noticeable lack of eye contact between him and the quarterback's circle, an intangible that can carry weight when evaluating chemistry. Could this subtle disconnect be the catalyst for Detroit's willingness to explore trades? Meanwhile, on the Rockies' Front Range, Broncos insiders say Bo Nix personally texted a handful of scouts last month, raving about Williams' game-breaking tape and urging the front office to make a play. If these whispers hold water, it tells us that the potential acquisition isn't just about cap space or draft equity, it's about a quarterback's confidence in his playmakers. Could that quarterback-driven push be the X factor that finally tips the scales in Denver's favor, and if so, how might Detroit respond? Some speculate that the Lions could pivot to targeting a veteran slot receiver in free agency, prioritizing chain-moving reliability over home run speed. Let's also consider the timing. Reports indicate that both teams want to finalize any deal before the start of training camp on July 25th. For Denver, integrating Williams early means more time to build rapport with Nix and install him into complex route concepts. For Detroit, making the move ahead of camp would free up precious practice reps for their next-generation receivers, Emmanuel Hall, Jahan Dotson, or even rookie draft picks who could benefit from extra reps with Jared Goff. Could that developmental opportunity be Detroit's hidden agenda in this scenario? Some insiders argue Detroit's staff values extended camp seasoning for young talent even more than holding on to a proven playmaker. This is where we stand. A thrilling rumor of a mega swap that could redefine 2 franchises, touching on cap, strategy, draft dynamics, on-field chemistry, and the intangible art of team building. And while the rumors swirl, one thing is certain. Whenever a formal announcement drops, it will dominate headlines and spark endless reaction threads. So, what's your verdict? Would you pull the trigger on trading Jameson Williams for draft, capital, or hold on to your young, deep threat and ride his upside? Let me know in the comments below. I'm fired up to hear your takes. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Lions News Fan Report, and ring that bell so you're first to know when the next bombshell drops. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon with more insider rumors and electrifying speculation.